do you believe these reports? Do you think that soon coming to your local mall is not going to be a store, it is going to be effectively a warehouse?
I absolutely think it's true. I mean, look, here are the facts. The worlds are blurring between physical space to sell and distribute goods and the internet, right, which is Amazon and other web-based sellers. So the model of the future is what we call omni-channel, the ability to sell in both formats. So it strikes me that Simon has, after probably resisting this idea for many years, this is not new. We have seen in the past prior retail to warehouse conversions. They've understood that, they're better off swimming with the tide and getting on board with the fact that today about a third of all goods travel through a distribution warehouse versus a physical retail storefront. And that's likely over time to move to 40 to 50%. And if anything, has been given a big boost in that direction by COVID.
Yeah, and the best move, I would imagine, is that it solves two problems. Number one, it solves the problem for the owner of a large empty building, which is ugly and may have co-tenancy clauses, which causes people, other retailers, to be able to break their leases. But number two, malls tend to be close to one thing: people. And that's been the biggest challenge that Amazon has, is getting close to individuals. You can't build a 1 million square foot facility in somebody's neighborhood, but now you can be a couple of miles away from where they live.
You're right. So it is a bit of a win-win for both Simon and Amazon. Okay, Simon solves a problem of vacancy. They avoid having to spend a lot of capex to spec, a new tenant. Amazon's very well capitalized. And they can probably do it marginally accretively, in the sense that these anchor tenants like JCPenney and Sears, if they were paying rent at all today, were paying very, very low rent. Amazon has a problem, and their problem is the last mile of distribution. That's very tough to solve because, you need to set up in an infill area. One of the things we know about malls is that they are located next to very, very good transportation infrastructure and people, but particularly as it relates to road transportation, which is what you need to get those little brown packages on your doorstep. But here's the problem. Simon has potentially let the fox in with the hens. And I say that because essentially Amazon is their biggest competitor. So have they just helped Amazon take a market that may have been 1 or 2 day fulfillment to same day fulfillment? By helping solve Amazon's problem, by solving their own problem, have they created another problem?
Yeah, but Scott, fair enough. And we got to go, but I'll leave you with this. If it's a place you pick up packages, then if it's not just a distribution center, if we actually go and get them, then guess what? Now we're at the mall. Oh, by the way, I'm picking up a box. Maybe I'll walk to the Gap or the Apple store. So you're letting it in the hen house, but maybe then you just kind of want to poke around, not necessarily kill some chickens.
It brings some energy back into the mall. And I think that's the key thing, because malls are becoming irrelevant. This brings them closer to relevancy.